Hey friends, what is up? Welcome back to A Christian Woman's Journey. I am enjoying kind of a little bit of a lazy Saturday at home. It is a perfect time to do seed saving while everybody else is out, and I wanted to share this with you. I think it's no secret that we're headed for harder and harder times in this country. I know many of you have gardens, but a lot of people will neglect seed saving. Why not just save your seeds, make a seed library, and you can plant everything again next year without having to buy seeds. It saves an enormous amount of money. So won't you stick around? I am going to show you how I harvest seeds. This is my little seed drying area. A lot of these are gourds and melons, but today, let me show you what it is we're heading over to. A lot of these are lettuce and basil and medicinal. Let's get going. So this is the flower of a Kyoto red carrot. And if you leave your carrots in the ground, they will of course produce flowers. What I did was they produced just an absolutely beautiful white flower with a beautiful scent. You may have seen me sniffing them in some of my other videos, but this is what happens when you leave them on the vine and you let them dry. I can see some seeds in here. Let's try to get these seeds out. This is going to be my first time. Okay, I am just going to flip this over and start squeezing these guys out. Yeah, and I'm seeing carrot seed already. We're getting plenty of them. And do you know what? I can smell carrots. Guys, look at that. I hope that's nice and clear. That is amazing. We are getting beautiful carrot seed, and I can tell you, I'm going to have to let these dry out. But I'm already getting an absolutely amazing yield. Just look at this final yield. I am absolutely astonished. We're going to put them aside to dry. Okay, this is our lettuce gone to seed. See how fluffy that is? I'm going to squeeze those out and the lettuce seed should pop right out. Just want to take these little fluffy parts here and squeeze them. And that just produced, I'll get up close in a second, but it just produced about 10 seeds. And you know what, guys? On a lazy day, you just sit there doing this and you will have tons of seeds for next year. And let me just assure you, you don't have to do this that much. Each one of those seeds is going to give you a whole lettuce plant. So when you think about a whole lettuce plant, that is multiple servings of lettuce for a family throughout the summer. So each one of these seeds goes really, really far. And there we go, as easy as that. Have you ever let your basil go to flower and you get these dried little pods on the end? All right, that's where all your seeds are. Let me show you how to harvest. Got one of those little pods plucked off, and we'll usually get a few seeds out of each one. One. Oh, maybe that one up. Okay, it sounds like that one had two. And as you do this, you can actually smell basil. There we go, just a couple per little pod. Okay, you can see I'm just getting started. This has only taken a couple minutes. I already have a ton of those little black seeds there. And so really, really simple. You can see how many seeds you can get quickly. Right now, I certainly have enough for my family for next year and to give away to friends. I love mailing them to people. Let's do some Thai basil seeds pretty much the same way. These look and smell just a little different, but we have the same basic principle. Okay, so one seed came popping out of that. These are usually one seed at a time. Okay, next up is my old favorite, okra. You let your pods grow and grow and grow. They dry on the vine, they get woody. You can hear that, right? All the loose seeds in there. Let's get them out. Okay, here's the first thing that I do is I kind of loosen up this pot a bit. And you can see the seams will start to split. They are filled with seeds. There we go. It's as easy as that. This pod happens to be just really, really dry. It is really at that perfect stage. Look at that amazing yield. There might even be a couple more in here. This is a dried calendula pod. And these, if you're not familiar with them, they form beautiful orange flowers that really attract pollinators and hummingbirds. What will we get as we crush these pods? I can see the seeds. They are coming out in just amazing abundance. How gorgeous is that? Okay, these seeds look unusual, but that right there is a calendula seed. Amazing. I have enough to send to some friends too. Okay, and last but not least, let me just show you, we have some dried chamomile flower. We're gonna get the seeds out of these. Don't ignore your medicinal herbs and flowers, okay? Some people find that these help them sleep. We're gonna grow them again next year. Let's get the seeds out. Got a dried pod here. Do some more. These smell so pretty. The seeds are super tiny, but it looks like we managed to get plenty. Okay, so my hope is that I've inspired you a little bit, that I've given you a sense of hope. It is crazy out there, guys. I've always done seed saving. I'm going to be doing a whole lot more. I am going to be doing prepping videos because, like I say, times are getting way tougher out there. We have to learn how to grow, save seeds. We got to learn how to shop better. We got to learn how to barter. You name it, okay? So I'm going to sign off for now. Love and light. To God be the glory. Until the next video. See you again soon. Bye now.